When I took Citizenship GCSE, it was a subject which not only taught me the basic skills, such as rights to vote and how to vote. It was a subject where the classroom environment differed from the traditional maths or English. This classroom engaged in discussions and conversations and debates with the same young people who perhaps never had considered national issues, were engaging in debates such as Brexit, gay rights, and in addition were being empowered by them. The environment let this happen, the framework let this happen, and more importantly, the teachers who understood the power of citizenship let this happen. This is what helped me the most. As a young person who is part of the UK Youth Parliament, many of the skills that I grasped at GCSE level through presenting to my class and engaging in debates with my peers encouraged confidence. These were the skills that would flourish through UK Youth Parliament. I was able to discuss topics such as life skills and votes at 16, and furthermore, speaking in UK Youth Parliament select committees. I learnt the importance of this and what it was. The structure of citizenship not only enables a group of 60 students to learn about voting and its importance, but a whole generation. Young people will teach their peers and promote what they have learnt through their homes, creating a domino effect. Citizenship education should be a subject which all students take part in. It's concerning to know that the UK, who leads the world on issues of democracy, has one of the oldest political systems in the world, yet fails to give citizenship education the place and position it deserves. It shouldn't be a subject which solely exists on the basis of an Ofsted criteria on ensuring pupils gain spiritual and cultural understanding, but a subject which schools cherish and highlight as it trains and equips their young people after their time within schools. We need all politicians and all professionals within education to learn about the core importance of citizenship.
I trained as a citizenship specialist in 2003, and it's been a privilege to have worked with so many young people and to teach them an incredible subject which I've seen change many lives. And you'll see in this video, written entirely by students, really powerful and personal lines which they've actually fought over to say because it meant so much to them. Citizenship works, but only in schools where there is a specialist teacher and the commitment to drive it through the culture of the school. It then becomes a catalyst for achievement. We spend time in classrooms learning about complex political issues, and because issues are made more relevant, they increase motivation to want to learn more. Students can see deeper connections. And through English, maths, and science, students are equipped with skills they require in life, but through citizenship, we place these skills in the context of the society that they live in, helping them to apply the knowledge and skills that they've learned when faced with real-life situations. I hope the government can reinvigorate citizenship and develop it further to become the essential and core element of the curriculum that it needs to be for all students.
By engaging Hamilton Academy's young people in citizenship education, we have improved their wider engagement and their attainment levels in other mainstream subjects. Through their studies in citizenship, Hamilton Academy students develop the skills and knowledge with which to participate in political debate. They learn the value of the democratic process and are empowered to exercise their own influence over decision-making within the school. As such, they experience what it's like not to resent policy, but to influence it. Sir Michael Wilshaw spoke about a lack of ambition amongst some schools for their most able students. He highlighted the unforgivable gap in achievement for those students whose disadvantage was being allowed to overshadow their potential. Citizenship at Hamilton Academy helps its students to transcend disadvantage, facilitating politically engaged, analytical, and thoughtful young people who understand the importance of education in their future life. I listen carefully to the voices of my students, and when I do this, school improvement happens more rapidly and more harmoniously than when I don't. Please, listen carefully to each and every voice in this video. You will understand far more clearly the role that citizenship has to play in achieving the goals of education, regardless of party politics, if you do.
Citizenship. What's the first word that comes to mind?
Freedom, power,
justice,
diversity, strength, the rule of law, human rights, democracy, voting,
politics and parliament.
We are from Hamilton Academy in Leicester.
We all come from very different backgrounds.
In fact, Leicester is one of the most diverse cities in the UK.
Italiano è la mia prima lingua.
Our language ma farsi boot.
Chi yamekasa dikai.
We are from single-parent families.
Some of us face challenges every day because of our mental health.
We belong to the LGBTQ community.
We are young carers.
In some ways, we're all the same.
In other ways, we are very different.
Together, we are a society.
One thing that we have in common is that we chose to do Citizenship GCSE.
Why does citizenship mean so much to us?
It helps us be more open-minded.
It empowers us and it educates us.
It's so much more than a subject.
It's a life lesson.
Through citizenship, we start to really understand
how vital the right to political action is.
How to get our views across and tell our stories in the most effective ways.
We discover how audiences are influenced by campaigns.
And how they can be misled. We learn why we should never just sit back and let democracy happen.
People have fought long and hard for justice.
We need to take care of these things.
We become advocates for issues that are important.
Through our lessons at Hamilton, we've taken part in mock trials.
We've conducted referendums on many issues.
Votes at 16, devolution and Brexit.
Giving students and staff not just the chance to vote,
but to understand the reason behind ticking a box.
We have had opportunities to visit the Supreme Court of Justice and the Houses of Parliament.
The European Parliaments in Brussels and Strasbourg.
We've worked with MEPs, MPs, lords and local politicians.
We've campaigned alongside the local authority.
The Leicestershire Constabulary.
The East Midlands Prevent Team. The local and national media.
Stonewall.
Orphanages in Ghana and Cameroon.
We have collaborated with US senators and schools.
We've met refugees.
People who are homeless.
These are moments you don't get to experience in other subjects.
And we'll remember them for the rest of our lives.
Through conversations, we understand the importance of community.
Of people respecting each other.
We talk to other people and listen. We discuss concerns.
Ask questions.
Make arguments.
We learn to challenge the ideas, never the person.
And even though we often disagree,
we understand differences and we remain friends.
Citizenship provides a space for many opportunities.
Not just to debate,
but to learn about our place in the world.
Our rights and our responsibilities.
I'm in Year 9.
I'm in Year 10. I'm just about to take my GCSEs.
I took citizenship 4 years ago. It changed my future goals. Now I'm reading law at university.
I'm reading politics at Warwick University.
I recently voted for the first time and understand why.
And what the parties actually stand for.
We wanted to make this film
because we understand the importance of our education.
And we want everyone to understand the importance of citizenship.
From our perspective.
We are the guardians of our democracy.
The voters.
The party leaders.
And one day, even the education secretary.
But it starts with you.
Our future is in your hands.
Citizenship cannot change where we come from, but it can change where we go.